If your puppy has parvo, then this video is for you. Nearly a year ago, my puppy had come down with parvo. First she had diarrhea, then that diarrhea became bloody. Then she became lethargic, she stopped eating. She was only drinking at this point. Then she started shaking. So at this point I knew to take her in. I knew it was parvo and I was hoping for the best, expecting the worst. They came back and told me that it was positive, that she had parvo. And they also told me to come back within 24 hours since this was now day 3 of symptoms to put her down. Bring her back tomorrow when she could possibly survive. What if she survives it? Putting her down after 24 hours, that's not really giving her a chance. So immediately I went home, I did my research, I found some girl named Coco. She goes by Coco. She lives in the area, who gave some great advice, along with some other person who saved his dog from parvo, with a couple of these items that I'm going to put here for you. So these ones I didn't really use all that much, because every time I gave it to her, she kind of like, it induced her to throw up, and I felt like she was suffering even more. So key to parvo: hydration, hydration, hydration. A couple items, one being this thing that you put in their gums to help their blood sugar. Also, because it's wreaking havoc in there, I also got some probiotics. And when I went back the second time to this vet, he actually verified that I was doing everything right. The biggest thing though was the saline bag, where because we had a couple options to admit her, to put her down, or to take these saline bags home and insert it myself, and that's what I chose to do. So the hydration, every time that I felt like that hump went down, I filled it right back up. Your best bet is to look at like Tractor Supply, or get your hands on it somehow, some way, some farm place, whatever you can do to get your hands on a saline bag, because it is these saline bags that are key. Hydration, can't stress that one enough. That, I feel like, that along with God, I think it took, okay, so day 3 is whenever I took her in. From that point of day 3, it took a whole another week for her to finally start, like, she got to a point where she was shaking so bad, she was lethargic, she couldn't even get up anymore. She would just, I would have to wake up in the morning, explosive diarrhea, which was very foul and very distinctive. So I'd have to get up, and she had vomited and pooped all over herself, and I would have to clean her up and force feed her and give her some water, and like, it would induce her to throw up again. So I didn't know what else to do. I stopped forcing the water as long as she was getting it through her skin, and that's kind of where I left it at that. I just, you know, putting the sugar, or not the sugar, but the thing in her gums, I forgot what it's called, but I put that in her gums, the probiotics and the anti-nausea pills. I was kind of like trying to force that as much as I could, but water. And she got to the point where she wouldn't even stand up. And then after 1 week, maybe day 7, so day 10 in total, is when she started getting up again, when she started looking better, when she started finally coming back to life. Thank you, God.